everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Nice to meet you. My name's Morgan. How are you doing? What's up? You're looking beautiful today. Okay, so today's video makes me super duper nervous because it's about my skincare diet. I mentioned this in my video last week pertaining to skincare and how I have been on a skincare diet for a few weeks because I was experiencing so much irritation, inflammation, and so many breakouts. And I don't know why, but it feels like a cardinal sin to me to be on a skincare diet when I talk so much about skincare. So this is in no way permanent. I will be adding things back in. This was just like a period to correct or rebalance my skin, basically. So if you've never been here, I'm gonna give you a little recap on what my skin type is, what my issues are. And if you have been here before, I have a little bit of an update. So I used to say that my skin was really, really dry, but nowadays I would say that I'm more normal and I lean on the dehydrated side at times, not always. So what I mean by that is that I don't have dry, flaky patches. I don't have like dry textured spots. I don't have the hallmarks of dry skin anymore. The only thing that I ever experience is like tightness when I'm feeling dehydrated. But beyond that, like I'm normal. Like I don't look shiny in the morning. I also don't look dull. I just exist. I'm just here. Beyond that, if you've been on my page for more than 3 seconds, you probably know that I have acne. I have adult acne, I have cystic acne, so it's not like a surface type issue where I can put a topical on and all of my cares are out the window. Like, it's more of an internal issue. It's hormone regulated. Any type of cystic acne is regulated by your hormones. It's a product of poorly regulated hormones, as a matter of fact. So I have cysts, or I get cysts and nodules. It's been a lot better recently, especially since incorporating these steps into my routine. I was only able to adhere to this routine for like a couple of weeks before I had to test other things. So this was and has been and will continue to be the base of my routine, but this is not like the entirety of what I used. It's just the majority of what I used, I guess I would say. There were some nights where I had to use other things because I had to test them for a review purpose or what have you. And I want to warn you, this is really minimal. Like, I have not properly exfoliated my skin in about a month. And yeah, I feel like a true not skincare blogger revealing this to the world. So this is my skincare diet, guys. Enjoy. So at night, I double cleanse unless I'm not wearing makeup at all, in which case I just cleanse once. And lately I have been using, during this period, I have only been using the Paula's Choice Defense Lines Hydrating Gel 2 Cream Cleanser. This has been my first cleanse and my second cleanse. Unless I use like a makeup cloth, a makeup removing cloth or whatever, that would be my first cleanse. This has been always my second cleanse and generally my first cleanse. This is amazing. It is so gentle. It doesn't strip the skin at all. It doesn't leave my skin feeling tight or dry, and it doesn't break me out. It is like perfection in a bottle. It's my favorite cleanser right now. I'm obsessed. Next, if I'm dealing with any active breakouts or I see any pesky breakouts popping up near the surface, I will use this Paula's Choice Clear Daily Skin Treatment with 5% benzoyl peroxide. This is not something that would be good for everyone. This is not something that I even thought would be good for me. I have been terrified of benzoyl peroxide for years. I've had bad experiences with it in the past, but with this, I've had really good results and a really good experience. I only use it as a spot treatment. I would never put it all over my face, and I would never recommend that anyone else put it all over their face because it is super duper drying. Benzoyl peroxide in its essence is just very drying. So that's up to your discretion, but this has worked really well for me. It has really expedited the healing time of my blemishes. Even ones that I feel are really deep below the surface, I feel like this makes them do something faster, if that makes sense. Next, I put on my 10% oxalic acid booster from Paula's Choice. This is a very Paula's Choice heavy routine. I just find Paula's Choice to be really, like, it has a lot of great options. That's all I'm saying. I'm obsessed with this. I've made a video about it. You can go watch that if you want. Love it. I would marry it if I could, like literally. And then I put on an eye cream. At night, I always use my Pharmacy Do It All eye cream. This stuff is so nourishing, so hydrating, makes my eye areas feel amazing, and it doesn't give me milia. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all. It's beautiful. And you guys, that's it for my nighttime routine. I haven't been using moisturizers or oils, mostly because of Caroline Hirons. I don't even know if that, I assume I'm saying her name right, but I'm not positive. So if I'm not saying it right, don't judge me. But I watched a video by her. I don't know which video it was, but in it she said that younger people using too much moisturizer or too heavy of moisturizers and using oils, and I also watched a video by a dermatologist that said the same thing about oils, can cause congestion. And if you've watched my videos before, you know that I have this issue along this area where I have constant congestion that pretty much nothing touches. The oxalic acid was helping when I first, was experimenting with it and using it every day. But when I stopped using moisturizers, I saw the biggest difference, like literally the biggest difference. I mean, it's almost completely gone. I'm sure you cannot tell. Like my skin is clearly not perfect, but that congestion and that texture has made great strides towards improvement. And also, since I stopped using oils and moisturizers, my skin has been more normal. Like I used to get so shiny throughout the day, and I used to think that it meant that I was dehydrated because I would get so oily. I would have to repowder like twice every day, and it would break up my makeup. It would make me look terrible. And when I stopped using moisturizers and oils, that stopped happening. Like I get a little bit of glow, but it's nothing compared to what it was. Okay, so morning routine. What do I do in the morning? What does Morgan do in the morning? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I do use pimple patches sometimes. I usually put these on after I put on the benzoyl peroxide treatment. Just pop them on over whatever active spots are happening, and I let that sit overnight. So in the morning, if I'm wearing a pimple patch, I'll obviously take it off, and then I'll put on the oxalic acid. Again, I use it twice a day. Not everyone can. Some people find it irritating. I personally have no issue with it. I've been doing it this way for a while. And my daytime eye cream is the Drunk Elephant Sea Tango. I'm obsessed with this. It's so beautiful. It's so luxurious and luscious and amazing. I love it. And always SPF. So makeup applies amazingly over both of these. Oh, by the way, they're the Green Screen and the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. These are my sunscreens of choice. I love them. I've not gotten burnt. They don't affect my skin negatively. I really like them. And then I apply my makeup and I go on with my day, and then I go through my nighttime routine when I get home from work and stuff. So yeah, that is my skincare diet. That has been all that I have used. Well, the majority of what I have used for two to 3 weeks. So yeah, and as I said, this is not permanent. This was like literally just like a reset for me. I was dealing with a lot of breakouts and a lot of irritation, and my skin felt really inflamed, and I just really wanted to put as little on it as I could topically for a while. So I've cut it down to literally like the bare bones of what I need. And I can't believe I cut out moisturizer, but I did. So obviously I'm going to add things back in. I always will be experimenting with things, but this is just where I'm at for right now. I'm meeting my skin where it is. I'm trying to be patient because it is very hard for me. I really love skincare and I have so much of it, and I hate neglecting and not using some of my favorite things like Honeymoon Glow and Clean Bee right there and Honey Potion. I miss masking. I haven't masked in a while. And yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you gave it a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And I will see you all on Friday. I'll link everything down below also, by the way. Okay, see ya. Bye.